Prime Minister of Thailand, General Prayut Chan-o-cha, is visiting the UK and France for the first time since seizing power in 2014 to boost political and trade ties. I'm here today with Mr. Uttama Savanayana, who is the Minister of Industry of Thailand and part of the official delegation visiting Europe in these days. Minister, do you feel that the UK and France are ready to boost ties with Thailand, although there are question marks that remain over issues like a democratic transition to a civilian democratic rule that was delayed again until February 2019?
Right. I believe they are, both the UK and France. And in fact, when Prime Minister Prayut met with the Prime Minister of UK, Theresa May, yesterday, he assured her that we have a roadmap towards election, which should be in February next year. So I think that has shown the commitment. So it has given a very good foundation for both sides agree to enhance further our cooperation in many fields.
The Eastern Economic Corridor, which you are promoting here in London today, is, if you may, the poster project of the government when it comes to economic development. You envision their investment for up to 50 billion US dollar, and most of this investment is supposedly going to come through PPPs over the next 5 years. I visited some of the areas of the Eastern Economic Corridor a couple of months ago, and I didn't see much development happening on the ground yet. So are these reasonable expectations? How are you planning to make this happen in the next 5 years?
Yes. First of all, the EEC, Eastern Economic Corridor, is an integral part of our reform agenda, which we term Thailand 4.0. And the EEC will be sort of the lead engine for new investment that would lead to sustainable growth. So this has been planned for 3 years now, and we are now at the beginning phase of where things would start to happen. For example, last month, the EEC Act, the law itself, has been passed by the Thai Parliament. Now that's very important because it gives assurance, confidence to the investors, especially from abroad, that the EEC will continue. It has a commitment, support of the government or governments in the future. And key infrastructure projects are moving forward as planned. So this year we have started, right now, in fact, we are in the process of bidding for the high-speed train project linking Bangkok to the main airport in the EEC. And then there are 4 other projects that will be launching relatively soon. So everything is actually in place. And again, now that the investors, we believe, see these progress, we're hitting all the milestones, and then I think the investments will actually start. We actually have commitments from many of them.
And one of the investors that has already somehow endorsed the vision is a Chinese tech powerhouse, Alibaba. And so, as you mentioned, this vision fits the overall idea of Thailand 4.0, so upgrading the Thai economy and making it a hub for innovation. When it comes to manufacturing, innovation nowadays goes hand in hand with automation. So should we expect Thailand to become a hub for automated manufacturing in the future?
That is certainly part of our plans. Under Thailand 4.0, we have actually identified 11 priority industries and clusters, and one of them is exactly robotics and automation, because this industry actually serves all industry in today's era of digital economy. Digitization is actually, I think, the name of the game these days. So yes, we are hoping that Thailand could be one of the leading centers for robotic and automation applications.
All right, a final question. You already mentioned there is a roadmap for elections that have been scheduled for February 2019. So, and again, if you go back to the Eastern Economic Corridor, 50 billion of investment through PPPs, what are the guarantees of continuity whenever there is another government in place. You mentioned already the fact that there is a law for the Eastern Economic Corridor, but if you look at economic policy development developed by the government in the past few years, what are the guarantees for investors that things will actually remain in place?
Okay. First of all, we have Thailand 4.0. It has been communicated widely to the public, to the investors, local and abroad. Second, the national development strategy that we have actually extends out 20 years into the future. Thailand 4.0 is sort of the roadmap for executing that national development plan. Now, the thing is that another law has just been passed guaranteeing that Thailand will stick to that development plan and therefore the strategy. So I think this gives confidence to all stakeholders that all development initiatives, all reform agenda will move forward with the force of law, including the EEC, which has its own law as well.
Minister, thank you for being with us today. Thanks everybody for watching. You can follow all our coverage of Thailand and Southeast Asia on fdiintelligence.com. Stay tuned and until the next time. Thank you.